Good morning, everybody, and happy Friday. It is Amanda from the Hatchery. We are missing Reagan right now. She is not in class today, but she's actually in California. And so we know that she is having an amazing time, and we miss her. And she's probably not even watching this because it's only 7 a.m. there. And I know I wouldn't be up that early. So we just wanted to come to you live again like we have been on Fridays and share some exciting things with you. And so I have like a conference call at 9:15, so it's really making me stay on track today. But the first thing we want to do is just thank Lauren Crosby. I always want to say Lauren Conrad, but we don't have LC here at the Hatchery yet. She might stop in town sometime. But Lauren Crosby with Orderly and Organized came and talked about organizing your life and your business. And it was very interesting and amazing. But she just talked about like different tips and tricks and really some of the psychology stuff behind why we don't do things and what things we can do better. And I know she shared a couple like before and after pictures, and one of her members was like, "Thank you for sharing those because I don't feel as bad for how my house looks." Not that her house probably looks bad. We always think that it's worse than it really is. But she said one line that I loved, and she said, "We just have to stop pretending that everything has to be perfect," which as us at the Hatchery, we are trying to very much embrace that and share our hot mess express moments and really get on like realness of what things are. And so that was very, very great event. And just a reminder that next week we have Laura Pieper, owner of Bloom Bookkeeping. She is going to be here October 23rd, and it's actually going to be more workshop style, so it'll be from 8:30 to 12:30. And if you like come in and have your stuff ready to go, you're going to be able to set up your account, build your chart of accounts, create your product list, enter your customers, and report transactions. And so you could really walk away here ready to either finish your taxes by Monday and get everything done over the weekend, or get yourself on the right track for next year. And so we used her here, and she has been a godsend to help us know, what the finances look like and where we are and what we can do. And it's just nice to have that sounding board and that advice. And so that is going to be, again, October 23rd from 8:30 to 12:30. It is $75 because that's a huge, huge class and a huge amount of stuff that you're going to be able to get and walk away from. So I think we're going to do like 10 people max. And so please go to our Facebook event, and we'll put it in our newsletter today. So please do RSVP. And then especially if you can RSVP to info@thehatchery.club. That way we can get an invoice sent over to you and you can reserve your spot. So yes, please RSVP. That would be awesome. And then I know that we had talked to Accounting Plus, who is one of our newest sponsors, and they are going to do a class about all things taxes. Because as a small business owner, why would you not want to learn about taxes? And we've had the questions of, if I'm getting started, do I set up as an LLC? Do I set up as an S Corp? What do I do? And so those ladies are going to bring their knowledge of many years in the accounting side and talk about taxes and getting things set up and just really answering questions too from small business owners, because we're good at most of us are good at one thing, and it's usually not taxes, or you would be an accountant. And so really it'll be great to learn from those that are smarter than us. And then quickly, I went to a couple events this week. It was like Entrepreneur Week, and so Columbia did a fantastic job offering so many different opportunities. There was a real life Shark Tank that was at the Blue Note 2 nights ago, and actually one of our members, he got a $50,000 investment, which is super cool. There was the Como Startup Crawl, and then there was Startup Weekend this past weekend, which shout out to, I don't go to the gym anymore, but when I did, one of the gals there, Wendy, they created like a mobile vet service, and they won, and it was awesome. And then they got to present at 1 Million Cups on Wednesday, and so that was so incredible. They didn't think they were going to get like any votes, and then they won. because they're amazing and they had their stuff together, and just had a great idea. And then the other coolest thing was yesterday, I don't know if you guys have heard of Priceline.com. It's just some small website that's out there that you can book trips through. But the co-founder of that is Jeff Hoffman, and Ready and SBDTC were able to bring him to Columbia, Missouri, which is a huge deal. Tickets were only $10, and Sean Spence had a huge hand in that as well. And so I'm probably missing all of those shout outs, but I know all of those people were mentioned at the event, but it was only $10, and you got to hear from literally the co-founder of Priceline, which was so amazing. And he talked about just entrepreneurship and how a lot of people, one, think it's only for tech people, and it's not. But then it's also just knowing that you get to decide your future. And so whether that's being an entrepreneur or whether that's, working for somebody else, either one's perfectly fine. I mean, I will tell you that being an entrepreneur is not like the exciting things you see on social media. There's some hustle and there's some grind and there's sleepless nights, which I'm sure many of you can attest to. But it's the fact that we made the decision to get up and do what we want to do each and every day, and that there is such a bigger thing out there that if you're miserable going to your job each day, it doesn't mean you have to start something new, but find something that you're passionate about and that you love, and there is a job or a business that you can start up that goes around that. And so he said a couple lines of you get to decide your future, and it's really just asking for the resources and asking for help and just knowing deep down that you can do that. But then also stop hiding from your dreams. So a lot of times, especially when we're kids or we're growing up or we think about it, gosh, it would be nice to be a pilot. You can do that. And so I think it was just super neat to hear just the simple one-liners that he said that were interesting. And we tend to forget. We tend to make it too complicated because a lot of times society is oh, you're starting your own business because you can't work for somebody else or because you got fired. When it's no, we just really want to make our own path, and we're looking to solve problems. But don't let society tell you what you can and can't do. It's such a joke, and it's typically people that kind of push against your dreams. They're usually just jealous because they're not going after theirs. So a little bit of harsh reality for your Friday morning. But I really do believe that. And so that's one thing that I know that we've been able to offer a lot of people here at the Hatchery is just giving them that vision, giving them those resources, and helping them making their dreams come true, whether it's just some an hour of mental clarity or the support that they need, or talking to somebody that's built an online business, whatever. And so the other thing that he said, which I am very not, I used to think I was an awesome multitasker. I'm not, and I think I mentioned that on here before, but he said win a gold medal at one thing, which is interesting because we all have these great ideas and we want to do all of these things, but choose one. You can only be really good at one thing. And so I just thought that was interesting. So that ramblingness of things was, one, to say Columbia, Missouri, even though people are small town, Midwest, whatever, we have some fantastic things going on here, and so many resources and so many opportunities. And so definitely, if you have any questions or if you need anything and you just want to know where you can get help from, please reach out to us, because we feel like we do a pretty good job of, if we don't know it, we know a lot of other people that are really good at other things, and we will definitely help you find that person that you need. So the other thing I heard last night, I was at another meeting, and they had said that they're from Kansas City, and they talked about where they meet for their business and for their speaking is what they call now a coffice. And so it's a coffee shop / office. So our goal as the Hatchery, a co-working space with on-site childcare, is to change that coffice. If you want a better coffice, come on into the Hatchery, because it's a lot less, it's not always super quiet, but you don't have steam machines going, and you can have your space and you can have a meeting, and you don't have to worry about somebody hearing your business and all that stuff. And so Yeah, so make us your coffees. And we do, just a reminder, we do offer the free day of co-working and 2 free hours of childcare. So come and check us out. You don't have to sign up, but you might want to afterwards to feel how awesome it is in here. And then also I sat over here on what's the left side of our building. It's more coffee shop style. So if you like that coffees feel, you can sit over here. So we have some gorgeous paintings in the back. Thank you, Jessie Bodine. And then these areas. So, yeah, so come in, tour us, see us, RSVP for some events, check us out, and we will also send our newsletter so that you don't have to listen to me talk for 15 minutes. So have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. Yesterday was like 50 degrees. Today it's 85, so that's exciting. And have a good weekend, and we will talk to you guys later. Bye.